Om Shri Satnam Sakhi, Jai Shri Krishna. Satsang Varkha, Book 14, Discourse 3, Part 2. Guru Maharaj Ji said, once Saint Namdev went to a temple. Everyone was playing musical instruments during the Aarti. So, Sant Namdev also unwrapped his shoes, which were wrapped in a cloth, before coming to the temple. He struck them against each other to generate rhythmic sounds. He was so engrossed in love and devotion that he didn't realize that he was using his shoes instead of the musical instruments. Guru Maharaj Ji said, Dear Premis, today's Ekadashi Katha is as follows. In Yaksh Lok, there was a town called Alkapuri. The king of that town was Kuber. There is a city named Vasudhera a little ahead of Badri Narayan. A little beyond is a cave called Vedvyas Ji Gufa, where Vedvyas Ji composed 18 Purans and 18 Uppuran. Ahead of this cave is Vishnu Sarovar. Now, it is believed that on Ekadashi day, Lord Vishnu comes there to bathe in the river, which is extremely cold. In this area, people wear woolen clothes in summer too. Further ahead of this Vishnu Sarovar, there is a place called Santpath. Only a few yogis or great sages can reach there. Straight ahead from the Santpath, there is a road going to Alkapuri, which is also King Kuber's town. Raja Kuber had a ritual of worshipping Lord Shankar. His servant Hem Mali used to bring the flowers offered during the puja. Once, Hem Mali's wife requested him to stop by at home before he takes the flowers to Kuber. Although she insisted Hem Mali to come home, she had a doubt that he may refuse, as he would be afraid of being late for taking flowers to Kuber. So she adorned herself with ornaments, then went and stood on his way. Her husband, Hem Mali, saw her and asked, Why have you come here? The wife said, Prabhu, I am your servant and I love you so much. Please come home and spend some time with me. Hem Mali thought that if I go home, then I will be late and King Kuber will be angry. But he couldn't refuse his wife either. Seeing the beauty of his wife, his heart melted. So he decided to go home. Just like ice melts in the sun, ghee melts near fire, a lusty man besides a woman loses his self-discipline. Coming back to Hem Mali and Kuber's story, Guru Maharaj Ji said, as Kuber was running late for his puja, so he was wondering if everything was fine with Hem Mali. So he asked his servant to find out where was he. In some time, the servants reported to Kuber that his pious, obedient servant was trapped in sensual pleasures with his wife at home. Kuber was furious when he heard this. He ordered his guards to get Hem Mali at the palace. The guards got him home. Kuber said, You have caused hindrance in my puja to Lord Shankar. You have committed a crime and interrupted my ritual. Therefore I curse you. You will be born as a diseased person in Mrityulok, that is, on earth. Hem Mali started to cry. He fell at Kuber's feet and asked for forgiveness. King Kuber refused and said, You will surely be punished. Therefore, Hem Mali was finally born as a leper in Mrityulok. His wife also came along with him because she thought that it was due to her mistake that her husband was punished. Since they shared all happy times with each other, so it was her duty to be with him in times of sorrow. On earth, Mahakudya Rishi came over where Hem Mali and his wife were living. Hem Mali's wife bowed down to the Rishi and started to cry. The Rishi thought the man was diseased. Their clothes were ripped, although they seemed to be poor, but their mannerisms were just like the deities. So he asked, Who are you two? The wife cried and said, Maharaj, we are servants of Lord Kuber. The Maharishi asked, Then why are you in this distressed condition? They told the Rishi everything and prayed to him to bless and free them from this curse. The compassionate heart of the Rishi could not take their plight. He said, I am very pleased with your service. You have told me the truth without hiding anything. So now listen. Tomorrow is Yogini Ekadashi. You must observe it properly. It is said that we breathe 24,000 breaths in a day. But in reality, it is 21,600 breaths that we take every day. We must stay awake at night and chant the name of God with every breath on Ekadashi. We must do 200 malas of 108 beads, which is equal to 21,600 times. If you are unable to do it, then you must do at least 11 rounds. Thus, as the Muni suggested, they followed the instructions and observed Ekadashi Vrat in accordance with the rules. Soon, both of them appeared like deities and they reached heaven. Guru Maharaj Ji said, "My dear devotees, you all must also observe Ekadashi Vrat and comply with the rules. You will be blessed and will go to heaven. If you sit alone and chant, your mind may wander. Hence, on Ekadashi night, you all must perform bhajans and sing the glory of God in large groups. Then you will see and hear Krishna, Krishna all around and be happy." Boliye Satgurudev Bhagwan ki Jai.